أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد الفاتح الخاتم، وعلى آله وصحبه حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. We bear witness there's no deity worthy to be worshipped except Allah alone, our cherisher, nourisher, and the sustainer of the whole universe, who, out of his infinite mercy, compassion, grace, made it possible for us to witness this day and this time. May his peace and blessings be bestowed upon our Master Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companions, and all those who follow this righteous path of Islam till the day of reckoning. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise us among them. First of all, I would like to uh, seek for your forgiveness of not being able to deliver my presentation yesterday as it was supposed to be. It was due to circumstances beyond my control. That's why I wasn't able to deliver my presentation. But inshallah, hope you find it. You will find a place in your heart to forgive me. Jazakumullahu anni kulla khair. Inshallah, continuing from where we stopped last week. Inshallah, today we are going to continue, inshallah. Maulana Al-Hajj Ibrahim Anyas says, وَإِن بُلِيتَ بِاشْتِدَادٍ وَشُرُورٍ فَاصْبِرْ سَيَأْتِيكَ انْفِرَاجٌ وَسُرُورٌ. الله الله يا عباد الله، الله الله يا عباد الله. وإن بليت باشتداد وشرور فاصبر سيأتيك انفراج وسرور. الله الله يا عباد الله، الله الله يا عباد الله. فكل ليل بعده نهار، وكل عسر بعده يسار. الله 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 يا عباد الله، الله الله يا عباد الله. بل كل عسر بعده يسران، كما أتى عن أحمد العدناني. الله 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 يا عباد الله، الله الله يا عباد الله. بل كل عسر بعده يسران، كما أتى عن أحمد العدناني. الله 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 يا عباد الله، الله الله يا عباد الله. إذا علمت ذا تكون راضيا، حكم الإله كل وقت باقيا. الله 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 يا عباد الله، الله الله يا عباد الله. Maulana Al-Hajj Ibrahim Anyas radiallahu anhu says, continued saying, وإن بليت باشتداد وشرور, when you are tested with difficulties and affliction, which we know is sunanul kawniyah. No matter what afflictions, tests will come your way, when it comes, and everybody with the way his own looks like, and everybody with the way the tension of his own is. But no matter what, under any circumstance, at any rate, when it comes, no matter how it is, فاصبر سياتيك انفراج وسرور. فاصبر, exercise patience, be patient, persevere. Why? سياتيك انفراج وسرور, for relief and happiness shall come your way. جواب الشرط. And if no, sorry, not that. When you exercise patience, when you are being afflicted, rather, with calamities, with tribulations, with aridities and disenchantments, and then you exercise patience, the result of those hardships and hard times you have gone through is firstly a relief and a joy in this ephemeral world. For you to, why? For you to appreciate the fact that indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. And indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the controller of all affairs. And indeed everything comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then an everlasting happiness in the hereafter, which is Jannah. No matter what you go through, the afflictions, the tests, the difficult times, when you exercise patience and put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, relief will come and happiness will come in this world, for you to appreciate the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the mighty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will top it for you in the day of Qiyamah by giving you Jannah. Then Sheikh Ibrahim continues saying, فَكُلُّ لَيْلٍ بَعْدَهُ نَهَارُ, for after every night comes a day. Just like the way and after every night comes a day, that's the same way that after every hardship comes an ease. وَكُلُّ عُسْرٍ بَعْدَهُ يُسَارُ. Likewise, after every hardship comes an ease. Just like the way every night, after every night, you know with certainty a day will come. Just like the way you know with certainty after every night a day will come. Likewise, after every hardship comes unease. بل كل عسر بعده يسران. Rather, after every hardship comes double ease, not even one ease, double ease. Ease of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granting you relief of the hardship you have gone through and replace it with hardship of what you have gone through, ease of a happiness attached to the relief you have gotten. That is number yusrani. It can be explained this way, or yusrani, ease and happiness in this world, and then ease and happiness in the hereafter. Kama ata an Ahmad al-Adnani, as it is related from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ahmad, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Among all the creatures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the one who gives thanks, absolute thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why he's called Ahmad. No one gives thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more than Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi. And then he said, كما أتى عن أحمد الأدناني, as it is related from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We all know Surah Al-Sharh, Alam Nashrah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna ma'al usri yusra. In words they say yusra. Inna ma'al usri yusra. Inna ma'al usri yusra. فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna ma'al usri. Indeed, ma'al usri yusra. Ease is with any difficulty, or ease comes after any difficulty. Any difficulty you see apparently that it is going on, there comes after it an ease. And then he repeated it again. This repetition here is to lay emphasis on what he has said earlier. He said, Inna ma'al usri yusra. Indeed, after every ease, after every hardship comes an ease, or ease is with any hardship, meaning it comes after it. Inna ma'al usri yusra. فإن مع العسر يسرا. For after every hardship comes an ease. Inna ma'al usri yusra, ta'akid, laying emphasis, the same thing, ma'al usri yusra. When this ayah was revealed to Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, okay, before going that, scholars have given different explanations and exegesis of this particular verse. كلام مطول جدا. What they've said is very long. If we should delve into it, we are not going to finish now. There is even a latifa lugawiya that I should have included it, or that I have to share it with the brothers, but with due to time factor, I can't do that. They said the فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. According to some of the Mufassirun, some of the Quranic commentators, they said the first is فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ. The is in the ayah فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. The yusr there is over there means it refers to the ease that one will enjoy after a hardship in this world. An ease that one will enjoy or relief one will enjoy after a hardship in this world, in this ephemeral world. Then the second one in the next verse, inna ma'al usri yusra. After every hardship, there is ease. The ease in the second verse is referring to ease in the day, in the hereafter, for those who have believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and worshipped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and followed the path of messengers before Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also the ummah of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam follow the path of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and believed Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam as their messenger and loved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and followed this path. This is for them. That's according to an explanation of some of the commentators, which is very laudable. When this ayah was revealed, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sayyidina Hassan radiallahu anhu reported that Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam لما نزلت هذه الآية, when this ayah was revealed, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Abshiru, be glad, Abshiru, Abshiru, قد جاءكم اليسر. Indeed, al-yusru, ease, has come to you, or ease has come. No more hardship again. لن يغلب عسر يسرين. عسر, hardship. لن يغلب, لن للأبدية, eternity. لن يغلب عسر يسرين. Hardship will never overcome two ease, double ease. Hardship will never overcome double ease. Here, scholars have given long explanation in this hadith. Some of them said, لن يغلب عسر يسرين, hardship will not overcome two ease, means the hardship is one, and then one gets relief, either one gets relief in this world and continue with the hardship in the hereafter, or one will get released, one will the hardship will overcome the ease in this world and he will enjoy in the hereafter. There will be ease in the hereafter. Or the last one, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among them. They are the ones that the hardship, there will not be hardship for them in this world. The hardship of this world will not overcome them in this world, and also in the hereafter, the hardship the hardship will not overcome their worldly life, and also hereafter. Meaning, whatever they are going through in this world, they will end in grace. They will end in happiness. They will end with ease. They will end with tranquility. And also in the hereafter, they will gain the eternal and everlasting peace and ease of hereafter, which is Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us that. So in summary, that's the explanations or the sharh explanations of most of the jamhur of scholars based on this particular hadith. Firstly, the one that a hardship will overcome his worldly life, the hardship will not overcome his worldly life, but will overcome his hereafter. Meaning, he will suffer he will get relief in this world, but suffer in the hereafter. The second one is the one that he will suffer in this world, but enjoy in the hereafter. And the third one is the one that after the hardship you go through in this world, he will enjoy. He will, he will get. He will finally. Ease will finally come his way. Ease will finally come his way, and then in the hereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant him Jannah as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uh, make us among these people, inshallah. Then Maulana Al-Hajj Ibrahim has continued saying, إذا علمت ذاتك راضيا حكم الإله كل وقت باقيا. إذا علمت ذا, if you know that after every hardship comes an ease, rather after every hardship comes double ease, ذا تكون راضيا, you shall always be pleased. حكم الإلهي, ذا تكون راضيا بحكم الإلهي, you shall always be pleased with the decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You shall always be pleased with the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَبِالْقَدْرِ خَيْرِهِ وَشَرِّهِ. Whatever situation that you are going through, you know with certainty as a believer, as a Muslim, there will be an ease for you. Even if the ease will not, you will not see the ease in this world, you will see the ease in the hereafter. The Sahabas, the companions of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, most of them were killed on the battlefield, and in the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them Jannah. Some of them were not killed, they lived after the wars, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted them Jannah as well. So no matter what you are going through, have it in mind. Have it in mind with the certainty that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is seeing what you are going through and is aware of what you are going through. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Stick to your prayers. Never lose hope. Never despair. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a better living. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Continue praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change your situation, and your situation shall be changed by him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He has done it before, and you are not the only person going through difficulties. People have gone through difficulties and prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has answered their prayers, and they are enjoying a blissful life now. So never despair. You are also a human being like them. No matter what you are going through, remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, stick to your prayers, persevere in praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, persevere in enduring the hardship, the agony of the hardship you are going through, and inshallah ease will come. Iza alimta all this, when you know, ذات كن راضي, you will be pleased and content and satisfied as well with the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, hoping for the best. حكم الإله كل وقت باكية. For the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all situations, under any circumstance, after everything, no matter what people will do, the decree, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already decreed in Lawhil Mahfuz, has already decreed even before the creation of the heaven and earth, shall always prevail in everything. Is that is the end of all. No matter what, no matter what people will plot, no matter what people will say, no matter what people will do, whatsoever, the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shall always prevail. So have it in mind and free your mind and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happily, and rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala under any circumstance, and hope for the best from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Put all things aside, put all by force allegations aside, and concentrate on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Concentrate on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Put your faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has never let anybody down, and He will not let you down. And inshallah, your wish shall be granted by Him. I will stop here. Whatever I've said right is a favor from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then the hardship, afwan. I've repeated hardship a lot in this audio, so I'm saying this, oh yes, billah. And the merit goes to my scholars. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase their knowledge, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prolong their life with a complete state of health for them, and whatever I've said wrong, wherever I've erred, is my mistake, is my weakness, is my ignorance. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our humble effort and grant us a beneficial knowledge. إلى وقت اللقاء يفعل الله ما يشاء. أخوكم إبراهيم موسى صالح، والسلام الله عليكم ورحمته وبركاته.